Conspiracy theories are generally seen as just that. In the end, most are false, especially when it concerns matters which are generally impossible, like the millionaire class being reptiles. Yes, some people actually believe that. Some conspiracy theories are in actual fact still theories and have and may come true. Certain conspiracy theories are actually viable and may just turn out to be true. We decided to take a look at plausible conspiracy theories that may come true in 2022 and beyond. We hope you enjoy the video. These are the conspiracy theories that could prove true in 2020 and beyond. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's relationship is a plan to take over America. Shortly after Meghan and Harry announced their engagement, one man tweeted about how when the couple has kids, they'll be American citizens because of Meghan, and therefore will be eligible to run for president as well as be in the line for the British monarchy. Brits are playing long ball here, but it's a smart move. They want America back, and this is how they'll do it, the tweeter wrote. This sparked all kinds of rumors that Meghan was just being used as a political pawn to help England regain control of America. A rather strange idea if you consider that the USA is supposed to be a democracy, so people can vote for any person they want to. Another point to consider is, have the USA not already been taken over? But then again, with the way the USA is struggling with more internal division than ever, maybe falling under the control of the British monarchy is not a bad idea. American citizens do not have to know they are being controlled by England. They can live their lives thinking their president is actually in control. Anyway, when was the last time a US president really cared about Americans at all levels? Shadow government. There is said to exist a shadow government that operates behind the United States, Britain, and many other countries. The citizens of these countries have the illusion that they are in control of their country, but in reality, the shadow government controls the overall direction of the nation. Wars, economics, laws, politicians, and many other aspects of government are heavily controlled by the secret government. This shadow government also extracts finances through covert black operations such as the military-industrial complex, as well as other programs such as NASA. The shadow government is said to be behind many of the conspiracies that we hear about within governments. Just who the players are of the shadow government is not clear. It is believed that many of the people operate throughout the various secret societies throughout the world, such as the Illuminati, Bilderberg Group, Jesuits, Knights of Malta, and so on. It is thought that if this shadow government does exist, it would be exposed soon due to the fact that it is becoming more impossible to hide things in a society that is becoming smaller in terms of blockchain technology and the Internet of Things. It is possible that we will know the truth of things from 2022 and beyond. Control through organized religion. Control through organized religion is one of the oldest and strongest conspiracies there is. The general theory is that religion, for the most part, is a tool used to manipulate and control people who think that they are doing good for God. The reason religion is so powerful is because it captures something that is very dear to people, a spiritual reality, and then brands it in a way that is beneficial to whoever is operating behind the religion. It doesn't matter whether the religion be Christianity, Islam, Judaism, or Hinduism. These religions all take spiritual truths and then twist them and misconstrue them to their advantage in different ways. There is plenty of good in religion, but there is also plenty of bad. And oftentimes, religious institutions and leaders will mislead people in the name of religion for their own benefit. Although we know this to be true in many spheres of life, it is thought that humanity may experience a spiritual awakening of some kind. This spiritual awakening will come after these dark times we now live in. It will make people realize the truth about religion. If this will happen, will only become clear in time. The Federal Reserve was created for economic terrorism. The Federal Reserve is not federal, nor does it have reserves. The Federal Reserve was established in 1913 by a group of very clever bankers and politicians under the sponsorship of Rothschilds. These bankers knew that if they could control the money supply of the United States, like their families had done before in places such as England, then they would be able to generate huge profits while crippling the United States of America. The Federal Reserve has been constructed in such a way whereas the profits are privatized to a small group of bankers and the losses are socialized to the general public through taxes and inflation. By controlling the money supply, these private bankers bankers are able to change the rate of inflation and deflation through interest rates and credits. Since most people know very little about banking, the Fed is easily able to create crisis after crisis and profit from people along the way. The Federal Reserve has never been audited, and it operates above the control of the President of the United States and Congress. While the President may appoint the Fed chairman, once he is appointed, he has no oversight above him. The Fed chairman, along with the owners of the Federal Reserve, direct the direction of the nation much more than Congress ever could. The nation is completely submissive to the economic conditions created by the Fed. On July 26, 1983, a list of the member banks holding Federal Reserve Bank of New York stock was leaked. The top 3 stock-holding member banks were Citibank, Chase Manhattan Bank, and Morgan Guaranty Trust. With the implementation of cryptocurrency all across the globe in many spheres of life, we shall find out in 2022 or beyond if the Fed is in fact at the very least a control authority that we do not need and hurts the man on the street. New World Order. The New World Order is the greatest conspiracy of all. Pretty much all conspiracies are a subset of the New World Order, a one-world government controlled by a select few. Who these few are depends on who you ask. There are many different theories on who gains to benefit from this New World Order and why they want to create a New World Order. There are 2 main camps when it comes to the New World Order: those who believe the NWO is orchestrated and managed by off-world extraterrestrials, such as reptilians, for example, and then those who believe the NWO is orchestrated and managed by rich and powerful families, bankers, and businessmen, such as the Windsors, Rothschilds, and Rockefellers. We're going with the second option for this one since we are not completely bonkers. Secret societies and families commonly associated with the NWO are the Illuminati, the Reptilians, the Vatican, the Jesuits, the Freemasons, the Jews Zionists, the Bilderberg Group, the Windsors, the Rothschilds, and the Rockefellers. Many of these groups are interlinking, and many of these groups perform different tasks. There may be some truth to this since the Rothschilds never appear on the Forbes billionaires list except for Jeff Rothschild, who has a net worth of only $3.7 billion. The British royal family played a major role in recapturing America once it broke free from their control in 1776. The Rothschilds played a major role in the creation of the Federal Reserve in America and are major players behind the banking and economic side of things. The Rockefellers have played a major role in dumbing down education and managing many political bodies of influence, such as the Trilateral Commission. A major aim of the NWO is to keep people uneducated in the right areas and educated in the wrong areas. The goal is to teach people what to think as opposed to how to think. By controlling education and people's intelligence, the masters of the NWO are more easily able to trick people into following their orders and acquiescing to their control. The public school systems are highly calibrated to work in favor of the New World Order. Well, the school systems are not that great anymore. The final move may or may not involve microchipping people to where their entire sustenance will be controlled through their chip. Food, work, and livelihood will revolve around them conforming to the rules of the New World Order. If they get out of line, their resources will be turned off and they will be cut off from the world. Rebellion will be a sin and questioning your government will be frowned upon. Since we are moving to a more united world in terms of connectivity, such as with the Internet of Things, control and tracking people may theoretically be easier. Since we all react to money, it is not inconceivable that those with the money have what we want and therefore have the power as well. That is the end of today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. What do you think? Please leave a comment and tell us. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you return for more videos. Until then, take care.